I want to introduce you to Sunita Basnet from Nepal. Sunita created the Women Saving Club as she thought it could be a good way for women to interact with others and encourage women to change their lives by themselves. It is a microfinance enterprise run by women with male support. She has participated in the Human Rights Journalism Forum in Biratnagar, Nepal, and the Informal Service Sector Center in the same city. As a facilitator, she led a delegation of 80 people, including underprivileged women, political leaders, businessmen, farmers, teachers, and members from 2 village development councils. She is currently studying in full scholarship in Asian University for Women in Chittagong, Bangladesh. Let's welcome Sunita.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good morning, assalamu alaikum and namaste. I am speaking for the need to create a better society for me, my sister, mothers, and my children in the future. I am uncomfortable to share this story, but this is what my friends told me when she was forced to marry without her consent. She said, "I wish I could be a man." I firmly believe that to create a better society, the media can play a vital role by empowering women and bridging the gender gap. I want to take the advantage of this rare opportunity to share with you and the people across the globe the issue related to women's identity, empowerment, their challenges in the media in Nepal, and discuss some prospective solutions. In Nepal, there are about 4,000 national and local newspapers, 6 television stations, and more than 60 FM stations. However, the representation of women journalists in the government media is only 12%. Currently, the participation of women in government-run media, such as Radio Nepal, Nepal Television, and Gorkhapatra Sasthan, is 17%, 16%, and 14% respectively. In addition, there is only one woman in the board member of Press Council. Similarly, in the membership of Federation of Nepalese Journalists, only less than 10% are women. I think it might not be surprising to acknowledge that only 10% of women own media house, and 12% of them own ownership in news department. Even though the media is considered as the 4th organ of the state and is supposed to contribute to strengthening democratic values and culture, the participation level clearly undermines this argument. Most of the women journalists are found to have been assigned for soft issues such as culture, art, and lifestyle, but only few are assigned for the hard issues such as conflict, politics, security, and economy. Even if women run the program on hard issues, there exist challenges of physical security to them. Let me share recent stories of Uma Singh, a 30-year-old female radio reporter from Janakpur, who was murdered at her home on January 12, 2009 by around 15 unidentified armed. She was killed for critical reporting on the local politician and speaking against the Dwari system in Tarai region. After the murder of Uma Singh, many female journalists are forced either by their family members to give up their job or left with the feelings of insecurities. Similarly, just 2 months ago, a female journalist was severely beaten almost to death by some unidentified people. She is believed to have been attacked for writing against the Maoist activities in her district. These are a couple of many such cases. It is a pity for women journalists in Nepal that their job is always under the flux of security and sustainability. They are obliged to work to the gender-based discriminatory environment, such as social and family barrier, poor economic benefit, and hard work. These problems within the media have highly discouraged the female journalists from participating in the media sector. Similarly, women also have to challenge the traditional cultural barrier to work in the media. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the fundamental reasons behind poor participation of women in media is that there is a lack of discussion among female journalists themselves on the issue, how they can enable themselves to enhance leading position in media, how they can encourage more women, how they can frame issues for women's rights, and how they can develop network and solidarity for women's empowerment. These are critical areas where policy intervention and strategy need to be focused. I think besides women movement and coordinated work, women also need to orient their strategy towards influencing various states and non-states actors so that they can succeed to develop better policies that can guarantee women's participation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now highlight why women's participation in media is necessary and how media can contribute to various aspects of women's life. I think that since the media do have their social responsibilities, they should employ various policies and strategies to empower and mobilize women through their program. Media can organize gatherings to build up women's alliances and bring the like-minded people together. Similarly, media can help to publish the successful stories of women so that other women will be inspired to work for women. For instance, the Pulse Wire program, the organization which works to create equal visibility for women in international media, published the inspiring story of Winnie, the executive director of Mama Africa, International Ministry of Uganda. Many Pulse Wire members were interested to join in her community-based project, which has been working for educating and empowering children and women. Even some of the members traveled from New York to Nigeria to support her work. And I think it is also necessary to extend mass communication to rural parts of the country so that the most ignored group of women who lives in those areas can benefit from the programs. Therefore, I strongly believe that mass media can be an effective instrument for addressing various problems related to social, political, economical, and cultural injustice, discrimination, marginalization that the country like mine have been struggling with. While we may argue that the sole role of media might not be detrimental to bring the radical change in women's life, I firmly believe that media is a very powerful tool to meeting various goals towards women upliftment, empowerment, gender equality, social justice, and democracy in any country. All this can encourage women to make differences and changes in their societies through media. Thank you so much for your attention, and have a wonderful day.